Hey, I called in a pizza if you don't care. Will you stop by and pick it up for me? Appreciate it. Heading out to the pharmacy. My acne medication prescription's ready, so I gotta go pick it up. I got robbed by a little old lady on a motorized cart. Oh. Robbed? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this right now, and I'm gonna find out who got my pizza. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Back to the Cardboard. Glad you could join me. And hey, in this episode, stay tuned, because towards the end of it, I'm going to talk about probably one of the most interesting characters, I guess you could say, in Reds baseball history. And I'm gonna right or wrong. I kind of slighted somebody in my last video, so we're gonna make up for that. So let's flip this camera around and get to it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry. I had my mindset on pizza. I got to catch the guy who stole my pizza. That's all there is to it. But anyway, let's start off. We're going to look at, I haven't showed this guy enough love. Mainly because he wasn't a Red his whole career, but that don't mean anything less. This guy is awesome. I think you guys already know. Got a 91 card guard, King Griffey Jr. Gold Signature Edition. You can see there he's holding up his 89 Upper Deck. Thought that was pretty cool card of a card. Seen these on eBay. There's also, I think, David Justice and Barry Sanders as well. But I thought that was pretty neat. Ended up picking that up. Some of these cards I purchased from eBay, and others I picked up at the local peddler's mall. So that's a 91 card guard at King Griffey Jr. There's a couple of poses, one him almost 3/4 body and one upper torso. It's a 3/4 body. Just seems to be a little bit more scarce, not a whole lot. Then up next I got a 93 Fleer. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a 95 Topps Stadium Club. League leaders, King Griffey Jr. Of course, this card states in the back at a 162 game stretch that began in the late summer of '93 and continued through June the 15th of '94. A total of 162 games. Griffey hit in that stretch 62 home runs, which would have beat Maris's record if it was in one season, but it was spread out between two seasons. But he did set a record in May that year, '94, hitting 22 home runs. 11 straight of those were over a 400-foot mark. And then this guy here, you know, I said I was going to right or wrong. I kind of did this guy an injustice. My last video, which talked about the most prolific single-season home run hitter. A lot of you guys guessed this guy right here, the big donkey, Adam Dunn. This is a 2007 Topps Moments and Milestones, number to 150. This is number 83. In '95, this guy right here joined Foster and Ted Kluszewski as far as hitting back-to-back seasons, hitting 40 home runs. So I didn't want to slight this guy. Adam Dunn, he finished, I think he was 5th on the all-time Reds home run list. So don't want to slight anybody. Adam Dunn was a heck of a home run hitter. He liked to strike out a lot, but he was a heck of a home run hitter. Next up, I had to pick this card up. I seen it on eBay, and it's just awesome. I can't stop looking at it. It's probably one of the most favorite cards that I own. It's 2011 Topps Diamond Anniversary Cognac of Aroldis Chapman, his 2011 Topps rookie card. but man, look at the shine on it and the sparkle on that. I've seen this in the Diamond Anniversary, and I like this card way better than the Diamond Anniversary. The only other one would probably be the Sapphire Blue. It's kind of through the roof, really, but this is the 2011 Chapman Cognac. Look at that. Awesome in the sun. My favorite card, as of right now anyway. Until this next card. No, I'm kidding. This next card, and I got another 2011 Chapman. This is the Bowman edition. This is just a blue parallel, number to 500, number 454. So one of his rookie cards. Next up, we got a Johnny Bench 2018 gold class 2. Seen this card. It's getting a shadow there, Shannon. See there, it's a pretty card. I picked this one up at the flea market a couple weeks ago and just failed to show you. It's an 87 Fleer, Barry Larkin rookie. Really, really good shape. Corners are really sharp. I'm gonna pick this up for $1. Can't beat a Barry Larkin rookie for $1. This card here, kind of out of order. I don't know how that happened. The 93 Fleer Ultra of the kid. Use my other hand. Get a shadow on it. Nice looking card. I remember Fleer Ultras come out, all the gold leaf that was on them really stood out and was the cards to be bought back in the day. We got another Barry Larkin here, and we can see that this is a 96 Pinnacle produced for the Denny's restaurant. And this is depicting a hologram depicting a game from '95 season, the Barry Larkin's National League MVP season. You see, kind of see here, it's kind of a bad hologram really, of Larkin getting a base hit to drive in an RBI to beat the Phillies that year. Oh, that was pretty cool. Pretty neat looking back on these. But that's the 96 Denny's Foods Pinnacle hologram card. And next up, I have a 2020 Frank Robinson rookie card medallion. I thought that was pretty cool. I ended up picking that up. Nice looking card. My son's gone away, so this video is going to be a little darker than usual. But that's Frank Robinson's depicting his 1957 rookie card, rookie medallion there on it. Thought that was pretty cool. Nice looking card. Yeah, I picked that up off eBay for $2.50, $3, something like that. Not a bad purchase. And next up, we got a 1976 Joe Morgan Hostess. Joe Morgan, I know some of you guys are going to disagree with me, some of you Sandberg fans, but greatest second baseman of all time, right there. Sandberg was good in his own right, so can't take nothing away from him. But in my opinion, best second baseman ever. And then last but not least, before I run out of light, we got this guy right here, Mr. Pedro Borbon. This happens to be his 1970 Topps rookie card. Pedro played in the majors from 69 to 80, and he's with the Reds from 70 to 79. In that period, well, from 70 to 78, because he was traded in the middle of 79, but from 70 to 78, he pitched in more games than anybody in the National League. Of course, he was very instrumental in the 75 and 76 Reds World Series. Great relief pitcher. Whatever's asked of him, he would get done. Sparky could always call on him, he said, to come in the game and really take over. Not only was Pedro a very good pitcher, one of his hobbies, you can see here on the back, it says Pedro's hobby is cockfighting. I guess that's kind of frowned on today, I guess, but not in the Dominican Republic, I don't guess, where he's from. But not only is he a good pitcher, but he was also a licensed barber and a colorful character to boot. A local Cincinnati urban legend claims that Borbon was mad about being traded from the Reds in '79, placed a voodoo losing curse on the Reds until the last members of the Reds front office management left, which was in 1990. Of course, we all know what happened in 1990. The Reds won the World Series. Then in 2002, Borbon admitted that was a hoax, so that was a good story up until that point. Still a good story, I guess. Another notable story involving Borbon occurred in '73. After a bench-clearing brawl, Borbon started a fight with New York Mets pitcher Buzz Capra. Following the incident, Borbon accidentally placed Buzz's or somebody's hat on his head, and after realizing what he'd done, he got so mad he removed the hat and bit a piece right out of it, which I thought was pretty funny. Then a year later, during a nasty brawl with his Pittsburgh Pirates, Borbon pinned Pirates hurler Darrell Patterson to the turf, began pulling out clumps of his hair and biting him on the side. Patterson actually ended up having to go get a tetanus shot as a precautionary measure from Pedro's bites, which I thought was hilarious. Then he also hit a bouncer in the chest, I think the same year. He bit a bouncer in the chest the same year at a nightclub in Cincinnati's West Side. Borbon, one of his greatest accomplishments was not actually on the field, it was in the movies. Borbon was referenced in a joke in the movie Airplane. If you remember that old movie, what was it, 76, 77, I don't know, somewhere around in there. But Ted Stryker's voices in his head started talking. Well, I tell you what, let's play that right here.
I've got to concentrate. I've got to concentrate. Hello? Hello? Echo. Pinch hitting for Pedro Borbon. Manny Mota.
Borbon's son, Pedro Borbon Jr., who actually played in the majors from '92 to 2003, said that he was always talking about that scene in the movie, and that's how a lot of people remembered him by. And he liked that part. He liked that part about it. So that is Pedro Borbon, a very interesting character in the lore of the Cincinnati Reds. But hey, folks, that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching me this far. Thanks for following me. And hey, give it a thumbs up if you like what you see. So I can't even talk, I'm so hungry. But anyway, thank you guys. God bless you. God bless America. Hey, until next time. Peace.